My new boss fired me in front of everyone, then begged me to save her biggest client. Jessica became our new director in January, and she came in swinging. Day one, she called our process outdated and talked about efficiency like it was a spell. The problem was, our biggest clients were engineers who wanted real answers, not slogans. I'd been at the biotech firm 8 years, and I ran the Hollowgate account. It was our biggest contract, and their leadership team was flying in Friday for a full technical review we'd been preparing for. Jessica never joined a single prep call. She just kept asking for cleaner decks and moved people around on a chart. 3 months in, she messaged me, "Conference room, now." When I walked in, I realized she picked the glass room where everyone could watch. She stood up, smiled, and said, "We're going in a different direction. Your role is redundant. You're terminated, effective immediately. No warning, no HR, just her, me, and my whole team staring through the glass." I kept my face straight, asked for it in writing, signed that I received it, and walked out. My team looked sick. I packed my desk into a box, including my leather notebooks, and headed to the elevator. Jessica followed close behind like she didn't trust me alone. Right before the doors closed, I said, "Good luck with Hollowgate on Friday." She froze. "What's Hollowgate?" she asked. I thought she was joking, but she wasn't. "The systems review," I said. "They're flying in." Her smile died. "That's Friday?" she said. "Yeah," I said, and the doors shut. Friday morning at 8:47, my phone started buzzing. Jessica. I let it ring. She called again and again. At 9:15, Beth texted me, "They're here. Jessica is panicking. Where are the technical specs?" I texted, "On the server." Beth replied, "There's almost nothing." I wasn't surprised. The server had the official files, but the real working details lived in my notebooks. I bought them myself years ago because clients change things fast. Calibration tolerances, sensor settings, test results, custom mods, all handwritten. Jessica never asked where any of that was. At 10:15, Beth called, whispering like she was hiding. "Randy, their CTO is asking for you," she said. "He wants the Portland pressure sensor changes." I could hear a conference room full of polite tension behind her. Beth added, "Jessica is trying to stall with slides, but they keep asking for the numbers." Then she whispered, "One of them just asked if you quit." In the background, I heard Jessica laugh too loud and say, "He's unavailable today," like she was trying to convince herself. "I can't," I told Beth. "I'm not an employee." Beth went quiet, then said, "Jessica says you're doing this on purpose." That line hit me like a slap. I didn't delete anything. I didn't lock anyone out. I took my personal stuff when she fired me. That's it. At 10:45, our CEO Marcus called me. "Randy, please," he said. "Can you come in? Just for the review?" "Marcus," I said. "She terminated me yesterday in front of everyone." He sighed. "I didn't approve it. We can fix this." "Not today," I said. "I can't represent the company now." He tried. "Consultant then. Name your rate." I looked at my calendar. I had an interview in a few hours. "I'm not available," I said. "You can't do that to me and expect me to save her." A few minutes later, Jessica finally got me on the phone. Her voice shook, but she came in angry. "You have to help," she said. "This is sabotage." "No," I said. "This is your choice." "Those notebooks have company information," she snapped. "I can report you for withholding it." "All official files are on your servers," I said. "My notebooks are my personal notes. You fired me. I took my things." She started throwing big words at me like proprietary, but she couldn't point to a rule, and she hung up. Then Beth's texts started coming fast. "They want the calibration table. Jessica printed the wrong version. Now they want the compliance log." They're not smiling anymore. They gave her 20 minutes. At 11:38, Beth texted. "They just stood up. They said they'll reassess their options. They're leaving." Around noon, Marcus called again. "Did you delete anything?" he asked. "No," I said. "Not a thing." He took a breath. "HR is here. Jessica is in my office." I could hear Jessica in the background, loud, blaming me. Marcus's voice dropped. "Hollowgate emailed," he said. "They said today was the first time we couldn't answer basic technical questions." Then he paused. "I also checked Jessica's numbers," he said. "Some of what she reported isn't real." A chair scraped. Marcus's voice turned hard. "Jessica," he said, not to me. "Hand over your badge." There was a sharp click. Then Jessica started arguing over everyone. Marcus cut her off. "Stop," he said. "You fired our lead on our biggest account without understanding the work, and you lied about performance. Security is walking you out. Now they're saying I ruined the review by staying home. Was I wrong?"